All right, Zookeeper is another wacky comedy coming out this week.
Will you marry me?
Starring Kevin James, Rosario Dawson, and the voices of Cher, Nick Nolte, Adam Sandler, and Sylvester Stallone. The animals at the Franklin Park Zoo love their kind-hearted caretaker, Griffin Keyes, who is more comfortable with a lion than a lady. When Griffin decides the only way to get a girl in his life is to leave the zoo and find a more glamorous job. The animals decide to break their code of silence and reveal their biggest secrets. They can talk.
Oh!
To keep Griffin from leaving, they decide to teach him the rules of courtship, animal style.
Or doggy style.
Rated PG for some rude and suggestive humor and language.
I've come to understand that Kevin James only makes films where he needs help from someone or something to find a woman. There was Hitch, Paul Blart, where he was some pathetic little whatever. He had his eyes set on the woman with his hair extensions. And then there's this film where it's him trying to find, he's the misfit and he wants the beautiful woman. Is it a uniform? Was he in a uniform in Hitch though? No, not yet.
I didn't see Hitch. UPS simulated
his
logo?
TV show, UPS. That's right. He was it UPS or was it just a
a
company similar to
It's
that?
very similar to that. I don't know if it works out this way in the film that the blonde doesn't really like him, but it might work this way. I think he should end up with Rosario Dawson, who's doing it more.
All right, who's the gorilla? Who's doing the voice of the gorilla?
Sylvester Stallone's doing the lion.
Because I keep having flashbacks to your brother one time discussing The Lion King and saying about the Robert Guillaume, a monkey. I just remember that. It sticks into my head.
Yeah, that was a different day and different humor we had back then. You know, there's Rosario Dawson.
Oh, she's a fine-looking woman. Don't you think, Ed?
I would go for her rather than the blonde.
I think I would too.
Yeah.
I do like Rosario Dawson. Yes. I don't know if I would see this film. This would be a good late night cable TV. Maybe 2 beers already in me. Then I would find it funny. Just enough. I don't want to buzz, but I just want to be right at the cusp.
The cusp of buzz.
The cusp of buzz. I don't know what that level would be. Because usually you drink till you get the buzz, and then once you go beyond the buzz, it's drunkenness. But I want to be on the cusp of buzz.
Well, whatever that Jackass guy was on, that is above the cusp.
Oh, Ed, that's in bad taste.
Not as bad as Roger Ebert was.
Yes, I heard.
Texting, which wasn't that bad unless you're very close to the man. You know, saying don't let jackasses drive drunk. I thought that was a social comment.
Well, I don't think Roger Ebert should be John. I mean, I'm sorry, he doesn't even have one. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All right.
He does tweet is what he does.
He still has the fingers.
He does.
So he can do that.
He tweets well. Did you ever see, I don't know where the show airs now, but it's Roger's Office, the segment
I don't know.
of that Ebert show.
Yeah, don't they have like a silhouette or some panning of typing, and they use, was it Richard or someone, Bob Curtis or whatever his name, voice to do the...
Yeah, he had a nice program where they took his voice bits and put them in a computer, and he spoke sort of in his voice, and now it's some just voiceover guy doing it.
I forget the guy's name. His last name is Curtis, but he does a lot of... Bill Curtis, there you go. Thank you, Mr. Black Guy Producer.
The Black Eyed Peas. Would you come on air with that, producer? You're rarely seen, but I think, for God's sake, you put it on Facebook. You can take one for the team for the show here.
There you go. Let's see.
And this was not a drunken brawl. This was just an accident.
There it is, the black eye.
That's quite a shiner, as they say.
It is.
Dave.
I'm not sure I buy what he said was the reason, but we'll go with that. What's next, Ed?
Next is the DVD releases.
Ooh, one of my favorite segments. I've said that over and over.
Do you actually go out and watch any of the films or buy them? Or
if I recognize them. Hobo with a shotgun. Well, Rutger Hauer, how you have fallen.
This is a made-for-video, I'm sure, schlocky drive-in type film.
But Rutger Hauer was a fine actor. What happened?
Age.
Oh, Now he's a hobo.
It's like he's
with a
got two
shotgun.
shiners there.
Yeah, he looks like a raccoon with a shotgun.
Okay, I'm glad I didn't invest any time in this series. You did? How many episodes? The entire run of 8 episodes?
The last one you had to watch online.
Yeah, you did.
He pulled the plug.
You saw all of them? Huh, I didn't bother.
That was recent?
Yeah, in the spring, one of those March spring series.
Never saw it.
I said, geez, I should watch that on demand or something, and by the time I decided to finally get around, they said it was going to be canceled.
Oh, well.
One less thing to spend time on. This is a 60s disaster film I've never heard of,
Neither have I.
but I like the 60s.
It's not an Irwin
poster.
Allen film, is it?
It's not Irwin Allen.
Thank God it's only a motion picture, because you'll believe the world is cracked.
Someday it might happen.
It
like
could,
that.
Ed. It could. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that.
Oh, this is one I wanted Lilac here for, these anime things.
That's got some Jennifer Aniston nipplage going on there.
The suit is very tight, Dave.
It's, what is it, the girl who leapt through space?
Yeah. And I'm sure if that the title of the film were missing, we might see something else down there. The thing is so tight, there could only be some camel toeage down there, right, Dave?
If they draw it in. But look at that's got Jennifer Aniston's upper and Kim Kardashian's buttocks.
Right. Very amply endowed in the buttocks region.
Like them French fry potatoes.
All right, let's see here. It's we got a game.
Do we?
Well, we have some deaths. That's not actually.
It's not a game. It's not a game to their family.
No,
But it is to us.
it is.
Poor people that have recently passed away. Celebrities, stars, people you know, people you've loved. Just people who have passed away.
People who will live on via their film and television work.
Right. Oh, Macho Man Randy Savage, that's right. So he had the heart attack and then crashed the car.
Right. You know why he had the heart attack? He must have been on some roids. Look at this thing from Spider-Man about 10 years ago where he was Chainsaw McGraw. He is on something there. That's not naturally done with weights, Dave.
You don't think?
I don't think so.
Okay.
And here he was recently. He looks like Santa.
Well, you know, you let the hair go white. He was what, 68, I believe?
Is it 68?
I think he was 68.
58.
I believe it's 68, though.
I think it's 58.
I'm going to go 68. Just to say, just to be different.
For some reason, when this airs, you can read that, but we
Widescreen.
yeah,
But unfortunately, our in-studio
yeah.
monitors are crap.
I'll have to watch that when I crop the things here.
Yes, I heard. Oh, what was he? 88, 86, 80
It
something?
had to be 88.
He was definitely in his 80s.
if not 98.
And he was doing so well. I just saw an interview with him maybe last year and a half ago, and he had all of his faculties very well preserved, shall we say.
Well, now we can join
His brother,
his
right?
brother who just passed on, Peter Graves. Who was actually Peter Arness, I believe, right?
And it was spelled A-U-R-N-E-S-S.
Yes.
From what's the show there?
Gunsmoke.
That's it.
And the thing.
Oh, Clarence Clemons.
69, very sexy age.
Oh, man.
He had the stroke, and then they said there was chatter on the internet that he was doing okay, and then right after that, he is passed on.
Oh.
He had a single Friend of Mine there with Jackson Brown.
Ryan Dunn. There you go, Ed. There's the picture that he posted, and then it was immediately taken down. And look what's left of the car.
Yeah.
How do you expect anyone to survive that?
Don't drink and drive, kids.
No. Well,
So
toxicology reports yet have not been returned yet.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
they probably have by now.
I think they did.
We're
yeah.
unaware of this.
They did say it was twice the legal limit.
Oh, you're right. Actually,
Yeah.
yes.
Two and a half?
4 hours.
Yeah.
And he killed someone else. Damn it. That's what I don't like.